Hi everybody, welcome back to Lovely Girlie Bits. So 2015 is over. I don't know how that happened. Doesn't matter. But sure, listen, 2016 is upon us, and now I wanted to talk you through some of the products, what I loved back in 2015. Because it was the year where I got to try a bajillion products. Like bajillions. Some I liked, some I didn't like. I know I mainly talk about the products that I love here on YouTube and on the blog as well. But I have done some videos on disappointing products, so I'll leave the links for those below. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about the things that I loved in 2015 that you need to know about too. Now, I've kind of broken them down into a bit of categories like foundation and powder and blush and all that. But I haven't just picked one for each thing because I can't do it. And I'm not doing it. You can't make me do it. So I went through all of my makeup to see what products stood out to me throughout the year, things that I've used, that I talked about all the time, because like sometimes I feel like I just repeat myself an awful lot, and kind of like I do. When I love something, you're going to know about it. So we have a few different categories on a golden tray here. Like I'll show you my tray. What's that? I got the tray of Decay Max. So I'm not going to be like glittery ever, but your list, it does matter. It's like New Year's. First up, foundation, because I am a foundation junkie. Like, it is ridiculous the sheer number of foundations that I have, but I just keep them all just in case, like to compare and contrast and stuff. So there are 4 foundations that stood out to me by an absolute physical mile this year, and 4, I know, but like listen, when you think about the amount that I have tried over this year, 4 isn't that bad. Shut up. So first up is this one from Rimmel. It's the Lasting Finish 25-hour nude foundation, and it's the one with the white lid. There is another one in this range but with the red lid, and I think that's a heavier coverage, whereas this is just facial perfection. I love it. It says skin perfecting medium coverage foundation. I'm in the shade 100 Ivory. I have a blog post on this. I'll leave the link below for that. Do you know what? I pretty much have a blog post on all of these products, so I'm going to leave them all linked below. I'm not going to keep saying I'll leave the link below. Everything's linked below. So this foundation is delicious. Like if anybody's asking me about drugstore or an affordable foundation, I always recommend this one because it just gives the most gorgeous, even yet luminous finish. And as somebody who has oily skin, it doesn't leave me with a grand shine, like, because I'm not into shine. No, I do not want to shine bright like a diamond. It says it's sweat proof, heat proof, humidity proof and transfer proof for up to 25 hours. I have not tested for 25 hours. If you do test a makeup for 25 hours, what's wrong with you? What you doing with your life? Your face will fall off you. So for those with oilier skin, I have loved this. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour matte foundation. Now there is a, hold on, I'll show you. There is the regular version. Hold on, it's in my drawers. This is the regular version. It comes in the glass bottle, and that's great for drier skin types. But for those with oily skin or normal skin, this is the water. Does love it. Now you know how I love my Estee Lauder Double Wear. If you don't know, I do. I love it. It's the best affordable dupe for Estee Lauder Double Wear that I found so far. I'm going to try all the foundations and see. This stays put all day, blends like a dream. It gives like almost, I would say, a medium to heavy coverage. So if you're not into that, maybe mix it with a bit of moisturiser and then dab it on. But I do enjoy like a bit of a heavier coverage. And I love the fact that it's in a squeezy tube. That makes me happy. I don't know why. And I am in the shade 11 Vanilla. It is delightful. Love that. Does it stay matte for 24 hours? I don't know. Next up, it's the Bioderma Sensibio. I don't know if that's how you say it. AR BB Cream. I forgot how much I loved this. And I loved doing end of year roundups like this because I was going to the drawers going, oh my god, I forgot about this, because I get caught up with the next foundation and the next one. This BB Cream is one of my all-time favourites in that for somebody like me, again, who has the oily T-zone, this gives this radiant luminosity to your skin, but without making you look wet or sweaty or horrible or greasy. And it has anti-redness skin perfecting care in it. I don't know anything about that. I don't really have that much red skin except around my schnoz. The coverage on this is divine, because I find sometimes BB creams and CC creams, they can be a bit on the lighter coverage end of the scale, but this is, I would say, light to medium. Again, blog post showing you the before and after, and like I even still now remember the photos with the sheen on my skin. I do. I think this only comes in a few shades. Like this is the light one anyway, isn't it? Yeah, this is the light shade, and it's too dark for me. I'd have to be wearing fake tan up to here. That's the only thing. I wish that they would have brought out like an ultralight or super light. But this is the light one, and again, you'll see before and after photos in the blog post. And finally, we have the newest addition to my foundation family. Oh my god. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation. Like so. Now you know that I don't have the best track record when it comes to high-end foundations, because this stuff is very amazing. like very amazing. First of all, love the packaging. Second of all, this shade, I'm shade 4. I'd say I could probably have gotten away with a 3 as well. I found that the best way to apply this is with a beauty blender, damp beauty blender, and it just gives the most your skin. Like I'm wearing it today. Does my face look great? That's really like, but you know what I mean, like again, the before and after photos speak for themselves. This stuff stays put all day. I found that if I apply it with my fingers or with the brush, it just doesn't sit right. I think it kind of cakes if I have any dry patches up here or here on my cheeks, but with a beauty blender it is perfection. Where's my beauty blender? These two are a marriage made in heaven. They love each other. No, it's gonna get weird, but I'm not going to. I'm growing up in 2016. It is spendy. It's something ridiculous like €40, but I've tried Chanel foundations in the past that have not worked for me. This works perfectly for me. Nothing really else has gotten a look in since I've got this. Totally will repurchase this in the future unless I find something else that I want to try out in the meantime. I know. I'm a disaster. In terms of concealers, I think they're pretty much the exact same as last year. The Clarins Instant Concealer, it is the business for under eyes because I find that this is like, what shade is this? Number 2, and it has kind of like a salmony pinky tone, like a warmer tone. Why am I doing this? I don't know. That counteracts the blue underneath my eyeballs. And this one is the Maybelline Instant Anti-Age, the Eraser Eye. I know that's very hard to say. Why don't they just say normal things? But like, this is very satisfying. The fact that like you twist it up to get the product to come out of that gunky sponge, but like you can see how much you've used. That makes me happy as somebody who does not use up anything in their lives. I use this like under my eyes, around my nose, on blemishes. Same with this. They are brilliant. This one, it's a little bit obviously more expensive because it's Clarins, but this lasts for ages. A little bit goes a long way. It's so pigmented, and this is one that if I do use under my eyes, both of them are, they don't cake. I have like really kind of cakey eyeballs, like not eyeballs, but like under here I find that it can cake and look like this. Love those concealers. There were 2 powders that stole my heart in 2015, and they're these ones. This one is from Hourglass, and it's the Ambient Lighting powder in Diffused Light. Hold on. Look how much pan I've hit, like so much pan. I'm going to 100% repurchase this whenever I run out, which I would say I have another month or so. Like I've had this for ages and I use it pretty much all the time when I'm not using this one. This one, it's the Urban Decay Naked Skin Ultra Definition Loose Finishing Powder. These are all really like long names. But anyway, this is one of those. It has the texture of like one of those HD powders, you know, the white ones that look like almost talc, they're that finely milled, but it's coloured so it gives a little bit more coverage but without too much coverage, and it also helps to mattify the skin and keeps your foundation in place all day. This is more of a finishing powder, so this one has kind of light reflecting particles in it, so I have it on here today, so I just like eye shining, like I know I have my ring light and everything, but my skin looks great, like great. Yeah, totally love these, and I just think powders are my thing. I haven't really found an affordable powder that I would reach for every day. Like sometimes, like the Bourjois one, it's grand, like, but these two are my favourites. Oh. In terms of bronzers, there were 2 again this year. This one will come as no surprise. It's from the MAC Wash and Dry collection, and this is the Studio Sculpt Defining Bronzing Powder in Delicates. I don't know, weird name, but sure, listen. It has a really slight sheen to it, so I've used it on my cheekbones today, and it just gives like that glow, still gives you a little bit of contour, adds warmth to the face, and just blends like a bada. You can use it as an all-over bronzer or as like a little contour. And then the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer in Luminous Bronze Light. This is the lighter of the 2. Please look at it. Now, when I'm telling you, you have to use such a delicate hand with this, because if you swirl your brush around the way you might do in other bronzers or blushes, you will just look mahognified up your face. Like, it would be ridiculous. But it just gives a really, really soft golden glow to the skin. Did I have it on today? I think I do. I just kind of went... I use this brush with it, so I literally, you go like that, and then you do what you have to do, and then when I'm telling you, little, gently, softly, take your time, otherwise mahognify. It is expensive, but this is going to last me millions of years. For highlights, there were 2 highlights that I reached for all the time this year, and they seem to be both cream. Not they seem to be, they are both cream. The first one is from number 7, it's the Instant Radiance Highlighter, and it is gorgeous. It's one of those twisty uppy ones, champagne colour. I applied it along the top of my cheekbones, bridge of my nose, on the end of my nose, Cupid's bow, same with the other one, and it just gives a really nice, natural, soft, candlelit, lit from within glow. And it's cheap, and you can use your 3 for 2 vouchers or your boots off money off voucher for them, though totally love that. Do they have a bronzer out? Because I think I would like to try the bronzer version of this. if they have it. And if they have blush ones, I'm going to try that too. I love anything in a stick, it's just handy. And then the other one is the Smashbox LA Lights Blendable Cheek and Lip Colour in the shade Hollywood and Highlight. This one is like that one, but on crack, in that it gives even more of a sheen and a glow. This almost gives a wet look to the skin, and I have it on today. Again, so easy to use. This is a bit more expensive. It has a little sponge on the end, so if you go like that, then you can stipple it in and kind of hopefully blend away any harsh edges, or if you've gone a little bit overboard. I love Smashbox. Okay, let's continue on with Visage. Let's do blushes. Again, Hourglass. I know they just do face products like nobody else I know. Well, like some of the people I know. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in Dim Infusion. This will be no surprise. I think it was in last year's favourites as well. It is the most wonderful mix of coral and finishing powder all in one. So I have it on today. It just gives your cheeks like this. It gives them that glow, and it gives just the softest wash of colour with sheen, with light, with healthiness. I'm obsessed with this shade. The other shade that I love is Mood Exposure, but Dim Infusion has my heart. And I've hit pan on a blush. That has never happened before. And then Max Factor brought out these amazing blushes. They're called Cream Puff blushes. I don't know why they're called Cream Puff. Is it called Cream Puff? Yeah. Yeah. Because they're not creamy or puffy or anything like that. But look at them. These two shades are the ones that I reach for the most. This is Nude Mauve and this is Lavish Mauve. Rather than having blush pigment mixed in with finishing powder, it's like they have two marbled blushes kind of put together. They're not as pigmented as the Hourglass version, but it means that you can build upon the colour. And I think there are something like 6 shades and I have 4. And I wish that they would bring out more. I really do. They're gorgeous. Because there's a coral one, but on the skin it looks pink, which is weird because I would like a peach one. They don't have a peach one, but I'm loving these neutral, dusky, pinky, soft shades so much. So worth checking out. Packaging is also enjoyable. When it comes to brows, I thought that for the rest of my whole life on this earth I would only ever use Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. Then Urban Decay went out and brought out these brow beaters, which is pretty much the exact dupe. Can I just show you something? I've reached the end. I had to use the bare bits to get my eyebrows done today, so I'm totally going to repurchase this. I used the shade Taupe, as I said, it has the teeny weeny pencil on one end, the spoolie on the other, so you can brush through your brows, colour in, kind of go, oh that's too much or that's too little, brush, 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 apply, apply, apply. I use this every single pretty much actual day of my life, which is why I've used it up, because I just think I'm real crap at eyebrows, and I figure I think pencils like these, this is hard enough that it goes on softly but without smudging, if that makes sense, and then it stays put. Once it stays put, and I just really enjoy this like a lot. Okay, let's talk mascara, but I think you're gonna know the first one anyway. I'll give you like a second to say the name out and then you'll get 10 points for Gryffindor if you get it right. Oh my god. This is the Bourjois Volume 1 Second Mascara in Ultra Black. Now see the way it's pewter with the gold? This is the Ultra Black version. Now they do have ones that are silver with the blue stripe here and with the orange stripe. The blue stripe means that it's waterproof. It is so good. Brilliant stuff. Wore it to Joanne's wedding. Cried out for my face the entire day. Lashes looked very amazing. So this is the one that they brought out 2015, and it's just, oh my god, so much so that I think I bought one, then they sent me one, and then I bought 2 more because I cannot be without this. If you're looking for lashes that have thickness, lift, curl, separation, it just ticks all of the boxes when it comes to mascara. And it's affordable and it's easily available, and the amount of people who send me snaps every day saying that they've bought this, that they love it, just makes me happy, because when good products like this happen, I want everybody to know about them, I want everybody to try them, and I want everybody to love them. If you don't love them, I'll take it really personally, and there will be something wrong with you. But I went through my mascara stash, because yes, I do keep mascaras just for this end of year doodah, to see if there are any that I forgot to use. You know, you're only supposed to use it for 3 months, but them longer than that. Another one that is the business, it's the MAC Extended Play Gigablack Lash. I can never say that. It is deadly. I was going to curse, but I didn't. So yeah, if you're ever wondering what one to try, it's the one with the blue lid, and to look at the tiny weeniness of the wand. So it's a long kind of thinner wand, and this is brilliant for adding mascara to your lower lashes. And you will have the ultimate Kim Kardashian lashes that go like this, do you know? Because sometimes, if I'm in a rush, the Bourjois wand, hold on, see that it's real thick and clunky, it can be a bit of a faff to try and get onto my lower lashes. This one, not so. And again, this is brilliant for length. Not a huge amount of what's that thing called, volume, but for length it is the business. I use this on my top lashes as well if I'm feeling wild. Not if I'm feeling wild. And then sometimes if I really am wild, I'll use the two of them together and then just have lashes that yeah, I love them. Again, before and after photos, blog posts. Let's do eyes and eyeshadow and stuff, okay? So let's start with Affordable. Again, you'll have read about this, I've heard about this. Oh no! I flinged it, I call it. It's the number 7, Stay Perfect Smoothing Eyeshadow in the shade Bronze. This was one of those impulse purchases where I was like, I have one of those vouchers, what will I use it on? Okay, this looks good, I'll give it a go. It is gorgeous. You can apply it as a wash of colour all over the eyelid, and it has one of those sponge tip applicators. So I like to apply it and then use a brush to kind of soften out the edges. I like to apply another layer right directly onto my eyelid and then just pat it in with my finger, and then I'm just left with this gorgeous, really soft, wearable bronzy eye. I have tried the purple one, didn't like it as much. I thought it was really patchy, whereas this one is not patchy at all at all. Continuing on with the affordable products, we have these from Max Factor. These are called, what are they called? The Excess Shimmer. One is called Copper and one is called Bronze. Oh, and I took the lids off. Wait, is it that way? Yeah, so that one, the one that's called Bronze isn't actually bronze, it's more of a taupe shade, which is my absolute favourite of all the, I think there are 6 that are in the collection. And then this one is called, what is it called? Copper. Is it? Yeah. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Which is quite copper, but it's more of a bronze shade. That's why I'm getting confused with my life. I'm going to put the lid back on because then I'll just get confused. That's the only thing I wish that they had the name on the bottom, but they do not. So they're gorgeous cream eyeshadows. Again, like the number 7 one, that go on as a wash of colour all over the eyelid. You can then amp it up a bit with a second layer or with some liner. Lots of lashes. They're gorgeous. There are pastel ones that are a little bit mad for me. And then there's a black one that's lovely as well. But these two are my favourites. Next on the list is this. This is the MAC Burgundy by 9 shadow palette. I love you like a lot. I know I'm talking to it. This, if you have green eyes, an eyeshadow palette like this is the business. And it has obviously 9 shades like this. And then it has some shimmers, some sparkles, some mattes. Look at them. I just think an eyeshadow palette like this is great for travel because it has the neutral shades if you just want like a really sophisticated eye. And then it has this Chartur on the end. I can't remember the names offhand. I have a blog post. This one just makes my eyes look so green, like so green. Again, this one as well. It's the only dud in the palette. I can't remember what it's called, but it's crap. It looks lovely on the picture. Looks lovely here. Looks like it's this blackened shade, like a really dark black shade with gold shimmer running through it. Not so on the eyelid. Yeah, you have like your shimmers, you have some kind of warm copper tones, and then you have like the burgundy shades. Love this. I think there are maybe 3 other ones. I never got the amber one. I probably should go and get that, shouldn't I? Yep. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Dolce Vita palette. I've had this for a year. Only a year. I feel like I've known you my whole life. Anyway, if you have green or blue, even brown eyes, this eyeshadow palette is delicious. Now they say that there are ones, she has all the eyeshadow palettes and all her eye products colour coded for different eye colours, but you can go wild. Like if you have brown eyes, you can use this. I don't know even know if I'm supposed to use this with green eyes. I don't know. All I know is that I love it. And this is an eyeshadow palette that if I'm going somewhere fancy and I want my eyeshadow to stay put all day, I use this. And it's literally the one that no matter, whenever I wear this, people go, oh my god, what's on your eyes? And I go, I know, it's Charlotte Tilbury Dolce Vita. So you have like a really nice champagne shade up here. Kind of looks like Steal a Kitten. And then you have this beautiful burgundy, freaking warm shade. It just makes me so happy. This sparkle shade, I have it all over the eyelid today. Do I have one? Oh, I do. And then this is like a warm bronzy shade with a little bit of gold sparkle in it. It's so wearable, so easy to work with, and when I use these, the eyeshadow stays put all day. Cannot say enough. I would not tell you to go out and spend €50 of your hard-earned money if I didn't think that it was worth it. Next up, it's the Pippa palette. I feel like I'm the last person in Ireland and in the world who got this. I know, I'm just so slow. Sorry, Pippa and everybody. So basically, you're going to know all about this anyway. So inside she has 6 matte eyeshadows, which are divine, the actual vine, and then she has a highlighter, a blush and a bronzer, all named after people, things that mean a lot to her, which I really like that as well. I'm such a fan of this palette. I actually have this on today. I have Toby on all over my eyelid, then I have Dodo in the outer corner, a bit of KD just on the very outer if I don't want to use liner like so, and so the blush is called Pipsy, and that's more of like a softer peachy shade and more makes a gorgeous contour, or you can use that in the crease as well. I love all these shades so much. Now Pippa. If you could bring out Lulu on its own, that'd be great. And then also if you could bring out Toby and Dodo on its own as individual shadows, I would love you forever. Okay, thanks very much. Love that. Love it. Finally, we're on to lips. Oh my god, that's so exciting. One of the best lip launches this year has been from Clarins. And they sent out a load of these Jolly Rouge. They've like reformulated and repackaged them as well. Holy Moses. Oh my god, I can't even cope. Tea Rose is my favourite. I have it on now with a gloss over the top, and lads, look, I've even gone down so much. Oh my god, I've gone down so much with that. These are the most comfortable lipsticks to wear. They have a ton of pigmentation. Don't last now a huge amount of time because they're so kind of glossy and slippy. So if you're into mattes, then look elsewhere. And I always have dry lips, so I always go for a more moisturising and nourishing formula. Tea Rose is the perfect nude. I don't know what I'm saying like this. Anyway, I have a blog post with all of the swatches, so you need to go and look at it. They have a really nice selection of nudes, pinks, reds, burgundy, kind of darker shades. Another launch from MAC this year was the MAC Huggable Lip products, and this is the shade Feel in Love. There is another one called Love Me, I think, which is in a bag downstairs because I'm obsessed with it. And these, yeah, I think it was limited edition, then they got rid of them and then they brought them back again. I like the Clarins ones. They're really creamy, moisturising, easy to wear, comfortable to wear. Don't last a huge amount of time because they're so slippy, but that's me, like it's fine. I like to reapply and then I eat my lipstick and then I reapply and then I eat it. Anyway, this shade is the shade Love Feeling, and again it is a gorgeous orangey shade. You know me, like in the summer and in the spring I'm all about the corals, be it soft coral or bright coral. I love this one now. This year Rimmel launched a new range of lipsticks. I think it was towards the end of the year, maybe September, and they're called The Only One Lipstick. Hello, it's me. This is the shade 700 Naughty Nude. Now I love loads of them because I think, did they send some out? I can't remember if they sent some out or if I bought one and then I went and I bought 3 more. This is the shade, yeah, Naughty Nude. It is the most gorgeous dusky pinky nude shade. Again, really comfortable to wear. It's a theme with me when it comes to lipsticks, and that, yeah, I don't want to feel like I've dry lips. I don't want to feel like my lips are flaking off my face. I want them to feel moisturised and comfortable. I was going to say comforting. Comfortable. And these ones are gorgeous. They remind me of like Urban Decay or Estee Lauder ones. Like honestly, they smell lovely as well. They're kind of like florally, sweetie florally. Yeah, I think the shade range is brilliant as well, but Naughty Nude is delightful. I think I have a Carly Peach one as well that I've been saving for spring. So yeah, I love these. They're always like 3 for 2 in the shops. So those are the products that I loved in 2015. I know I had a lot, but in the grand scheme of things, that's not that many things. Like, it's not. So can't wait to see if we have any products in common. Like, are there any products that I've mentioned here that you love, or did I miss anything? What did you love in 2015? Let me know in the comments below. Now I have to try a whole new lot of products for January. I love doing monthly favourites, they just make me so happy. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and we have so much planned for 2016, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!